Hi, this is Jeremy. On this episode of Deep in the Sheets, I wanted to review a simple bid formula you can use when automated bidding is not an option. All right, let's get started. Today I just wanted to show an example of a formula that I've used over time that's very, very helpful when, for whatever reason, I'm not able to use any automated bidding methods. My first advice to everybody is anytime you have a chance to use automated bidding methods, you absolutely should, but there are some reasons and some circumstances where that's just not an option that's available to you. So in those cases, rather than just kind of bidding blindly or following the direct recommendations from the various search engines, I like to apply a formula to things to make sure that I stay within the target, in this case, cost per lead that we're trying to achieve. So what we have here in the spreadsheet is a sample download of data that you can pull out of either the AdWords user interface or AdWords editor. We've done some formatting to it just so it's a little bit easier to read and pay attention to everything on the screen, but the important thing is here. We've added a new column into our download called New Bid. What we've done here in this particular column, we have two parts to the formula that we've put together. The first part simply takes the CPL goal, in this case, which is $110, multiplies that times the conversion rate. In theory, the number that is an output of that, if you were to set that as your max bid and your conversion rate held, you should come in or below that $110 CPL goal every single time. We know there's some variability there, so you want to make sure you have enough data that seems to be significant before you really bank on that. The second piece that we've put in here is what I call kind of a little bid adjustment that accounts for the lower positions on the page. So sometimes I've run this formula, it'll assign a new max bid based on my conversion rate, but that bid is so low that it causes us to fall in average positions of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, where nobody's ever going to click on it. So you're not going to get an opportunity to generate the conversions. So what I like to do here is just apply a small multiple to the bid based on the average position, and that's what the second part of this formula does. It essentially looks at position, sees if you're lower on the page, adds an incremental amount to the bid to get you better positioning on the page. It's a pretty safe way to approach things because, as we all know, your maximum bid is not what you actually pay on a per-click basis in most cases, so you have a little bit of headroom. And this tends to be pretty safe operating within that space. What we have, once we're all done with applying the new bids and copying the formula throughout the spreadsheet, we just do a little conditional formatting so that we can see at a quick glance the significance of the change that's associated with the bid, either positive or negative. So as an account manager, you can give something the human check once over before you decide to just start pasting things into the account. Assuming that everything looks good on this particular spreadsheet, you would have something that you could simply copy and paste back into AdWords editor and apply all of your new bids, which should keep you within your target CPL as well. And that's how we manually adjust bids when more automated methods are not available.